Hey, what's up, fellow moviegoers? I'm back again with another review on Extraction, starring Chris Hemsworth on Netflix. Like I said before my last video, I'm back again doing some movie reviews. Of course, movie theaters are shut down, so really can't, go anywhere from movies. And I told you before my last video, a lot of movies are being streamed much earlier, like Trolls and the Scooby movie come out pretty soon. But let's talk about Extraction. It just dropped, I think, a couple days ago on Netflix. I think maybe today, actually. I went and saw it today because, of course, I can't go to movies, so I need to watch something. And I found Extraction, starring Chris Hemsworth. And you do have David Harbour in this movie, of course, but it's a very small movie. And off the jump, this movie, basically, no but action-packed movie. Uh, like when the movie first starts, it starts out slow, of course. Then it just picks right up, and you're just like, wow, you're immersed. The story, I give you a good gist of it. Is basically this kid, rich, dad's in jail. He gets captured by another rival gang. Of course, they gotta go save him, and twists and turns, and madness ensues in this movie. Of course, like I said before, the best part about this movie is the action. It's action-packed, non-stop fighting. The choreography in this movie is phenomenal. The way Chris Hemsworth is fighting, I love it. Of course, he's a badass in this movie. He's whooping everybody's ass, killing everybody. Of course, you look at Chris Hemsworth, action. You really don't see a strong dialogue when you look at Chris Hemsworth, of course. But if you see him in other movies like Avengers movies, the Thor movies, he has moments when he has a lot of levity in the movie. In his movies, that he does that he's a decent actor, but we don't get a lot of him, good dialogue. So in this movie, nope, no dialogue, really. It's none but action. But that's what we want. In this movie, when you see it, it's going to be none but action from start to finish. Now, in certain parts of the movie, it kind of slows down. You have Chris and you have the child that he protects that was stolen by the other gang. They have a small dialogue, trying to get to know each other, and that's where it's weakest. Chris Hemsworth and the child he's protecting, they're having dialogue, they're talking, after this craziness they went through. They're trying to maybe get to know each other, and Chris tells them something about himself, and he gets to know him, but it's very minute and very small in the movie. You see what they're trying to do. They're trying to give these two characters something more besides he's saving them in action, and we see that. But it's not enough. It's not enough of it. It's not strong enough to get you into these both characters when things happen later on in the movie. So that is the weakest. It doesn't have strong dialogue. It doesn't really have any other strong characters in here. You have a couple of people in here, of course, but it's really meaningless. This movie is basically an action-packed movie, the non-stop from start to finish, and that's what you get in this movie. Don't expect no Oscar movie with a lot of dialogue, anything like that. Based on this movie, you're getting action, and that's the best part. The fight scenes is ridiculous. I like how they went through each step. You can watch it closely, and the camera goes so close with that. There's a car chase where it was okay. It wasn't nothing like spectacular. Oh my goodness, it was okay. The best part about the movie is the shooting and the hand-to-hand combat. Those are the best parts of the movie. And Chris Hemsworth, like I said before, is a badass movie, and he goes crazy. Now, another actor in here named is Radeep Huda. In this movie, he's kind of protects the boy, and things change, and he's another badass in the movie, of course, as well. And I give him credit to that. But basically, it's all about Chris Hemsworth. This is his movie. Of course, you see he's on the picture, on the poster. And I like this movie. It's not excellent. It's not horrible. Some people might say this is a horrible movie. This movie is not horrible. This movie is fun, action-packed, and something just to cut your brain off for almost about, let's say it's about an hour and 55 minutes. But other than that, I think you should go check this movie out tonight. We can't go to movie theaters anywhere, so just chill, get some popcorn, cut on Netflix, and watch Extraction starring Chris Hemsworth. Action-packed movie, fighting, shooting, explosions, all of that. Dialogue, that's the weakest. Didn't care about it. They tried, didn't try hard enough, which they really need to. Just give us some people whooping ass, and that's all we really need. But other than that, check out Extraction starring Chris Hemsworth. It's on Netflix. I give it. I did tell my mom I gave it a 4, but I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5. If it wasn't for that weak dialogue and some parts where they kind of tried and didn't build enough of these characters. It didn't give you enough to get into this movie to gain anything, any emotions to these characters. It didn't give you enough of that. That's why I give it 3.5. Actually, I really think about it. I give it 3.5 because the dialogue was weak. You didn't get to know the characters enough in this movie to gain it. But which elevates it is the action. So 3.5. Everyone should go see this movie. It's on Netflix. We are home. Stay at home. Take an hour and 55 minutes out of your time. Enjoy it. I think you will like it. If you have any comments, leave it below. Make sure you share, like, and like I said before, always leave your comments. You have a nice day.